Direction. In this part, you will hear longer conversations between two people or more. After each conversation, you will hear several questions that referring to the conversations. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear the questions, read the 4 possible answers in your textbook and choose the best answer. Try to answer correctly based on what the question about and the conversation means. Part 1. Questions number 1 until number 3. You will hear a conversation between two students discuss about outer space.
So, as far as I know, the main similarity between Mars and Earth is that they can both support human life.
Yeah, but do we know that's actually true? I mean, Mars is much colder than Earth, isn't it? It says here it's about minus 55 degrees most of the time, whereas on Earth, only places like Antarctica get that cold.
True. Well then, I suppose you could say both planets are a similar distance from the Sun.
No way! Mars is much further away. It says here it's about 228 million kilometers, while Earth is about 150 million.
Yes, but in space that's not that far. Jupiter is like almost 780 million kilometers. That's why we use astronomical units when we talk about distance in space. Earth is 1 astronomical unit from the Sun, and Mars is 1.3. The difference doesn't sound so big when you look at it that way.
I see what you mean.
Number 1. What is the main topic of the discussion? Number 2. Which of the statement is true based on the conversation? Number 3. Why the distance between Earth and Mars wasn't that far from the Sun? Part 2. Questions number 4 until number 6. You will hear several students talking about a study group.
Hey you guys, I've been looking for you. I've got an idea. A study group. What do you think? Are you interested?
Yes, I need a study group in a big way.
Me too.
Do you think we have enough people here for a study group? I mean, there are only 4 of us.
Sorry, 3 of us. Chris can do study group. Right, Chris?
Yeah, there's no way I can do a study group. I have an assignment and then I'm too busy, but I'll stay for this first meeting.
What about a meeting place? We can't meet here in the library.
It's not too bad, especially if those other people would go away.
But we can't exactly ask them to leave and people might get annoyed with us talking.
There's a study hall next to the cafeteria. It's almost always empty. Could we meet there?
Well, sounds good to me. We ought to decide how long for and how often.
I read somewhere that you should make the meeting at the same time each week, like a seminar. That way we'd take it more seriously.
We may as well make it for this time since we're all here. Is this time okay?
Works for me.
Me too.
Hang on just a minute. I know I'm not going to be in this group, but aren't we supposed to have a seminar at this time every other week?
No, Thursday, no?
No, that's on Thursday.
Sorry, forget I said anything.
Don't worry about it.
So everyone agrees that this time is fine. Every week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 4. How many people will join the study group? Number 5. Where they probably do the meeting. Number 6. When will they have the first meeting? Part 3. Questions number 7 until number 10. You will hear a dialogue between two people talking about a software that's useful to help society translate many languages.
A piece of technology which could put an end to hours and hours of study.
It sounds like something from science fiction.
A machine which allows you to speak any language in the world instantly.
Okay, well, not quite, but we are talking about an app, a piece of software common on smartphones developed in Japan. This app allows you to have conversations with another person speaking in a different language translated in real time. In other words, instantly.
This could put us out of a job, Neil. Now, this, of course, isn't the only instant translation technology in the world.
No, Google have something similar, though it's less advanced than this Japanese app.
The server does real-time translation and then sends back a text or voice file.
So you read the translation, or, if you pay a little bit more, listen to a translation sent as an audio recording.
Amazing stuff.
Indeed. But this new app in Japan, developed by the company NTT Docomo, goes even further. So, the difference is that this app allows people to speak to foreigners in real time, with a slight pause while the real-time translation takes place.
So which languages does it convert?
At the moment, Japanese to English, Mandarin and Korean, but more are to follow.
Number 7. Where was the software developed? Number 8. What can we do with the app? Number 9. What's the difference between this app with other ordinary translation app? Number 10. For the time, what are the languages that the app can indicate?